Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Ram Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram. Jaya Jaya Ram. Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitayah Pataye Namaha. Om Shri Ramachandraya Namaha. Atulita Baladhamam Hemashailaabhadeham Danujavana Krishanum Jnaninam Agraganyam Sakala Gunanidhanam Vanaranamadhisham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Dhyayami Chinmayanandam Gurudevam Mahamatim Premapurnam Kriyashilam Sada Lokahiteratam Kripalum Sundarakaram Samartham Satyadarshinam Vacha Tattva Prakashinya Shokamoha Vinashinam. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Namah Shri Tulsi Dasa Sadvarishtaya Dhimate Puritam Hridayam Yena Rama Premamrite Name. Om Shri Tulsi Dasaya Namaha. Hari Om, a very warm welcome. Yesterday we saw Sant Tulsidas ji actually described the true nature of Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji. Shuddha Satchidanandamaya Kanda Bhanukula Ketu. Bhanukula Ketu, the descendant of the solar dynasty, Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji. Who is he actually? Shuddha Satchidanandamaya. He is the pure Sat Chit Anandamaya. Yesterday we explained about this. The point is, not only Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji is that Satchidananda Swarupaha, we are also Satchidananda Swarupaha, but he is Anandamaya, he is experiencing whereas we are experiencing so much of issues, problems, crying all through, complaining, fault finding, blah, 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 blah. Why? Because we are not identifying with our true nature, whereas Ramchandraji, in spite of so much of problems, he is also happy all the time. Reason, he is not identified with the Sharira Mana Buddhi Chitta Ahankara. How is he then crying? We see Ramchandraji crying, being sorrow, being angry while he is fighting. That is required way of life as a Manava. Taking a Manava avatar, he has to behave like a Manava. He does all that. But in his heart of hearts, meaning essentially, Bhagavan is identified with Satchit Anandaha Swarupaha. Whereas we are identified with this filthy body, confused mind, and irrational intellect, we may say. Why? Because we don't use our intelligence. And all these three, Sharira, Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara, all of them can be objectified. That which is objectified cannot be the subject. Therefore, I, the subject, when I am objectifying my body, body cannot be me. I, the subject, when I am objectifying my thoughts, I cannot be the thoughts. Why? Subject is different, object is different. Intelligence is nothing but thought itself. Even though it is firm, we say, we changed my mind. I changed my mind. Meaning what? Even that is changeable. Changeable is always objectified. Therefore, I, the essential subject, is completely different from the objectifiable Sharira, Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. Therefore, that which is objectifiable cannot be me. I am the knower. I am the seer. I am the experiencer. Therefore, I, the knower, seer, experiencer, cannot be the objectified, known, seen, experienced thing. From that standpoint, I, the essential nature, is Satchidananda Swarupaha, devoid of all the attachments with the Sharira, Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji, even though he took an avatar of Manava Avatara, he never identified with Sharira, Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. Therefore, eternally happy, he is never disturbed. Essentially. We will see more when we go further. Alright. Therefore, such a wonderful Bhagavan performed action similar to a human being. Charita karata nara anuharata. Samskriti sagara setu. And thereby he built a bridge between samsara jivana and through knowledge, the bridge of knowledge, which one can cross, leave the samsara behind and reach that supreme consciousness. Having said that, Tulsidasi continues in the 88th Chaupai, which we will read now. Yaha sudhi guha यह सुधि गुह निषाद जब पाई मुदित लिए प्रिय बंधु बोलाई लिए फल मूल भेट भरी भारा मिलन चले उही हर्षु अपारा करि दंडवत भेट धरि आगे प्रभु ही बिलोकत अति अनुरागे सहज सनेह बिबसर घुराई पूछी कुशल निकट बैठाई, नाथ कुशल पद पंकज देखे, भयउ भाग भाजन जन लेखे, देव धरणि धनु धाम तुम्हारा, मैं जनु नीचु सहित परिवारा, कृपा करिय पुर धारिय पावु, थापिय जनु सबु लोगु सिहावु, कहिउ सत्य सबु सखा सुजाना, मोहि दीन पितु आयसु आना, वर्ष 4 बासु बन, मुनि व्रत बेशु आहारु, ग्राम बासु नहीं उचित सुनी, गुहहि भयउ दुख भारु, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। यह सुधि गुही निषाद जब पाई, this information of Ramchandra ji has reached the beautiful village. When the moment the Nishad, his name was Guha, the Nishad Raja, when he came to know that Bhagavan has come to Sringaveripura, he was so delighted. And this Nishada is a very interesting, maybe a small information. It is a tribal clan living in the forest and villages, etc. It's a tribal clan. They also call it as Mahas, something like that they call. And their main profession is ferrying people from one shore to the other shore of the river and bring them if they have to come back. This is their profession. There is no other profession there as such. That is called the Nishad Rajya. And now, Mudita liye piya bandhu bolai. The moment he came to know Ramchandra ji has come, he called all of his near and dear ones. In fact, the whole village he must have called. Bhagavan has come. Ramchandra ji has come. Called everybody. Come. Liye phala moola bheta bhara. You, all of you come and knock. Don't come empty-handed. Our culture is like that. You don't go empty-handed with, to a Mahapurusha, a greater person, a higher person, a respectable person. When you go, generally, you don't go empty-handed. So therefore, he said, go bring all fruits and roots and bulbs, everything. You go bring all of them. Carry it on your shoulder and start. Let us go and meet Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji. Milana chale hi harashu apara. With lot of joy. Everybody, liye phala moola bheta. Everybody took as much as they possible. So much of fruits and all they carried. Milana chale hi harashu apara. With joy, apara. They went and met Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji. Kari dandavat bheta dhari aage. They fell flat in front of Ramchandra ji. Dandavat pranama kare. Prabhu hi bilokata ati anurage. Prabhu Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji bilokata. He looked at them. And what did he see? He saw the depth of love and devotion they all had towards him. And at the same time, what to talk of Bhagavan Ramchandra ji? He is a very embodiment of all compassion and love. So when love meets love, it is so difficult for us to think of in this modern era. Our definition of love is nowhere compared to that glorious love which all those people had towards Bhagavan Ramchandra ji and Bhagavan Ramchandra ji's love towards them. It is such an overwhelming experience all of them had. Sahaja saneha vipasara gurai. Sahaja Saneha is naturally he loves everybody equally. And Bibasa Raghurai, he was overwhelmed by the love that they gave towards him, they shared with him. Puchi kusala nikat baitai. He called Nishadaraj, asked him about his welfare, asked him about the welfare of all the Gramavasis. And he said, why are you standing there? Come and sit next to me. You come here. He made him sit next to him. You know how to express love, genuine love, is something which we have to learn from Ramayana. At every stage we will find that pure, uncontaminated, beautiful, hearty love, heartful of love. When it is exchanged, it is beyond words. Nath kusala pada pankaja dekhe. Now Nishad Raja Guha says, hey Natha, hey Lord, kusala pada pankaja dekhe. The very moment we saw the feet of yours, everything will become fine. That is the one which will bring welfare to us. Therefore, when your Pada is a root of all welfare and you are here in front of us, what else can we experience? It is only joy. Bhayavu bhaga bhajana jana lekhe. And now I count myself as the most blessed in the list of people who are blessed. By the very fact I have seen you. Imagine darshan of Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji and surrender at his holy feet. What more can we ask for? Deva dharani dhanu dhamu tumara. Hey Deva, O Lord, dharani, this entire kingdom, land, dhanu, everything what I have here, all kinds of wealth, dhamu, my even house, everything, tumara, it is yours, Bhagavan. Main janu nichu sahita parivara. I am a tribal man, nichu, but sahita parivara, along with my wife and children, I am at your feet. We surrender at your feet. You are our Lord. Kripa kariya puradhariya pavu. O Lord, Kripa kariya. Please, please, please bless us. Please bless us by puradhariya pavu. Please set your lotus feet on our village. Please come to our village. And by that, thapiya janu sabu logu sihavu. By that, I will be so delighted. People will be so delighted. And along with that, people will have so much of respect for me to have brought you there. And I will also feel very happy. Let my prestige also allow. What does that mean? When my prestige goes up, they will also listen to what I say with lot of love and care. Kahiu satya sabu sakha sujana. Very, 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 very beautiful point for us to learn. Be very attentive now. Kahiu satya. Hey Nishad Raja, what you said is absolutely truth. I accept. First thought. Why is this important? Sabu sukha sujana. What you said is so true, my dear Sakha. And Sujana, wise friend. What you say is absolutely true. When the moment Ramchandraji told my beloved friend, what you say is correct, that urge of Nishad Raja, will the Lord come to my village? Will it happen? Can he come? Will he? All those tension would have been with him. The moment he said, what you say is correct, my beloved wise friend, Shant. Mind becomes Shant. When the mind is quiet, then the mind is receptive. Be alert. A mind which is hyped up, a mind which is full of tension, a mind which is full of doubt, a mind which is full of curiosity will not be able to actually listen and take a wise decision. The mind has to be quietened. Therefore, at the outset, accept the other person's standpoint. In our life also, very many times this happens. Most of the time it happens. Not only in house, in offices, in society, in community, why even in organizations. When a particular thought is placed or presented, the wise way of handling it is first accept. But what happens normally, immediately people throw up pessimistic way of approach. Immediately, no, this cannot happen. No, a foolish thought. These are all immature, unintelligent way of speech. How beautifully Ramchandraji is teaching you and me. What is that? The ornament of speech. What is that? When somebody says something, first at the outset, accept. Yes, it is a beautiful thought. Then the other person's tension, whether you will accept or not, it becomes quiet. He will become calm. Then I agree with you completely, but I think the small part, my Acharyaji uses this particular window has a little, window means what? That particular thinking has got a small issue. Have you addressed that? This is called as Sambhashana. Don't immediately reject. Don't immediately stand against. Don't lament on that. Accept, and if possible, wait for some time or even 1 or 2 days, no problem. But immediately don't throw pessimistic thought. Think. This is win-win situation. You also are able to present it at a later time. Of course, with due respect, you present your thought, but immediately appreciate, accept, accommodate the thoughts which the other person has. This ability not to throw tantrums at the moment you listen is a very, very beautiful quality of a matured mind. At the same time, explain properly in right way so that they will have to accept your thought after listening to you and your appropriate right way of expression. Look at that. Kahayo Satya. Hey Nishad Raja, what you say is correct. My wise friend, I accept your thought at the same time. Now Nishad Raja, when he was telling, he had so much of excitement, anxiousness, etc. All that became quietened when Ramchandra said, Kahayo Satya. Now his mind is calm. A calm mind is more receptive. And when he says, you will find Nishad Raja listening. Mohidin hapitu ayasu ana. My father has commanded in a different way. Ayasu ana. Ana means differently. Ayasu, he has commanded me differently. What does he say? Barashachari dasabasu bana munibrata beshu aharu. Chari dasa. Earlier also we have seen this. 4 and 10. Varsha, years of 4 and 10. 14 years. Basu bana. You have to live in the forest. Remember, live in the forest. Muni brata beshu aharu. Muni vrata. The vrata taken by a muni, a sannyasi, a santa purusha. Vrata, I have to follow that vrata. Why? Now I have been given this particular role. I have to listen to that. Veshu, now I am in the akar robe. Aharu, similarly, I can't eat anything and everything. As a muni, I have to eat only that much. And Gramavasu nahi uchita suni. Gramavasu, meaning I cannot go into villages, towns, or cities. I cannot go. Therefore, from that standpoint, I will not be able to come to your town. Guhahi bhayavu duku bharu. By listening to that, Guha was deeply distressed. Why? He was expecting Ramchandraji there. And when Ramchandraji said, with proper logic, that it is not possible for me to come, then Guha also accepted. Of course, with lot of pain. Continuing. Rama Lakhan siya rupa nihari, kahi sa prema grama nara nari, tepi tumatu kahu sakhi कैसे जिन पठये बन बालक ऐसे एक कहि बल भूपति कीन्हा लोयन लाहु हमहि विधि दीन्हा तब निषाद पति उर अनुमाना तरु सिंसुपाद मनोहर जाना ले रघुनाथ ही ठाऊ देखावा कहिबु राम सब भांति सुहावा पुरजन करि जो हारु घर आए रघुबर संध्या करन सिधाये गुह सवार साथरी डसाई कुस किसलय मन मृदुल सुहाई सुचि फल मूल मधुर मृदु जानी दोना भरी बरी राखे सिपानी सिय सुमंत्र भ्राता सहित कंद मूल फल खाई सयन कीन्ह रघुवंश मनी पाय पलोटत भाई सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरु नाथ महाराज की जय। राम लखन सिय रूप निहारी कहि स प्रेम ग्राम नर नारी। Grama Naranari, the men and women of the Shringaveripura Grama, they all started speaking. How? Rama Lakhana Siya Rupa Nihari, by looking at the beauty, the handsome, body of Rama and Lakshmana, the beautiful, Sharira of Sita ji, Mriduvadana, wonderful face, charming face of all the three of them, the Gramavasi started speaking. Tepi tu matu kahun sakhi kaise, jina pathaye ban balak aise. What kind of the parents are they? Pitu matu kahun sakhi kaise. How can there be such a father and mother, such parents, jina pathaye ban balak aise? How can they ever send children to forest? What kind of parents are there? But among them one suddenly responded, wait, ek kahai bhala bhupati kinha. What they did is good. Everybody were astonished. What are you talking? Children is being sent to forest and you say it is good. Then he says, Loyanallahu hamahi vididina. You know what? God has thereby rewarded our eyes so that we could see them here pratyaksha. If, let us suppose, Rama had come with all his retinue, all his soldiers, they will say, go, go, go. In our Tirupati, they say, Jargandi, Jargandi, Jargandi. When you go to, in front of the Govinda, when you go there to have darshan, one big soul will be standing there. And Jargandi, Jargandi, go, go, go. And people are also very interesting. Huh? They go from such long distance, they go to Tirupati. Today, facilities are there. I remember, I myself and my parents, along with my sisters, we have trekked this entire path by foot. And go there. And then serpentine queue there. Go 2 days it used to take for one darshan. So long you have to go. Box and box and box and box and box. Like that you go here and there and then go and come. And finally, when you go near the Bhagavan, Jargandi, Jargandi, Govinda, 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 people will be chanting Govinda, 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 and they're Jargandi, Jargandi. Amidst the, such long noise and people also, so many noise, you go there and stand there for 1 minute. Why 1 minute is too much? Maybe 10 seconds. And the interesting people, they go there, Govinda, Govinda, and close their eyes. You have gone there to have darshan, but then you also close your eyes, and people also, Jargandi, Jargandi, Jargandi. They will not allow you to see properly also. Isn't it? When Rama comes with his retinue, the soldiers move, don't. Now the problem is not there. Only Rama, Sita ji and Lakshmana are there. We can have a heart full of darshan of Bhagavan. Therefore, Loyana lohamahi bididinha. Bhagavan has blessed us to have his darshan. Tab nishadapati uranumana tarusin supa manohara jana. Then Nishadapati, Guha, Nishad Raja, he said, now that Ramchandraji and all of them will not come to village, they will stay here only. So where will they stay? Some comfortable, convenient place they require. Then immediately he remembered. He went to Bhagavan and said, Taru Sinsupa Manohar Jana. He remembered that particular place where there is an Ashoka tree. Simsupa Taru. Taru means tree. Simsupa Ashoka. Ashoka tree is there. Manohara. That is a beautiful place. Therefore, Lai Raghunathahi. Thau dekhava. He said, Bhagavan, there is one very beautiful place I have seen. Very, very beautiful. There is an Ashoka tree. And then the base of Ashoka tree is very appropriate for you. And therefore, would you like to please see and confirm? So that we can prepare that place for you. Ramchandraji, when he goes there, moment he goes there, he is so delighted. Perfect place. Nishad Raja, right place for us to stay here. And Nishad Raja was very happy. Kahe Rama sabhabhati suhava. When Rama declared that the place was so beautiful in every way for them to rest, Nishad Raja was very happy. Purajana kari joharu ghar aaye. All the Purajana villagers who came, they said, okay, now Bhagavan will take rest. We will all go back. All of them went back to their own houses. Raghubara sandhya karana sidhaye. Another very beautiful learning. Wherever you are, never miss your dharma. Never miss your anusthana. Never miss your regular prayers. Strong teaching. Raghubara Sandhyakarana Vidhaye. He retired from the company of all of them and he said, now I will go to do my Sandhya Vandana. Palace is not required. City is not required. Town is not required. Village is not required. Nothing is required. Think. To follow dharma, only our mind is required. Nothing else. Beautiful teaching. Guha savari sathari isai. In the meantime, Guha went out and started preparing, getting those materials to prepare a soft bed for Bhagavan Sitaji. Kusakisalaya maya mridula suhaye. He brought lot of kusha grass and then soft leaves and prepared a beautiful bed. You know, you require so much of love. Then anything will become possible. In Tamil Bhasha, there is a very beautiful statement. Pullum ayudham, it is said. Even grass can become an ayudha for a Veerapurusha. In a manner of saying, here anything is available to make a beautiful bed for Bhagavan. Look at the beautiful, presence of thought. He brought kusha grass, which were soft in nature, and then lot of very, very soft leaves. Forest will have all types of leaves, isn't it? Then he prepared a beautiful bed for God. Suchipala moola madhura mridujani dona bhari bhari rakhe sipani. What did he do? With those soft leaves, they prepared a very beautiful dona. Dona is what? Donne we call in Kannada. Donnai we call in Tamil. But you should not use a Tamil version to Kannada. Kannada donne means lathi for beating. You have to be very careful. Donne na. In Tamil Bhasha, donnai. They say. With that, with small sticks from the tree or plants, they made dona. Dona is in the Hindi form. And bhari bhari rakhe sipani. He filled the dona with lot of fruits and phala, everything. And then one dona was meant for water also. Water also he kept. Siya sumantra bhrata sahita kandamula phalakai. Sitaji and then minister Sumantraji along with Lakshmanji, Ramchandraji ate phala. Now there is one contradiction people might bring up. What? Lakshmana did not eat for 14 years. Now he says he ate. What is the truth? Think. The point is very simple. Tulsi Das ji here alone, he says Lakshmana ate. Whereas Namdev Maharaj earlier said Lakshmana did not eat or sleep for 14 years. They are two versions. Both of us don't know what is the truth. And we cannot establish the truth. Therefore, accommodate people's versions, accept what appears, and then go forward, move forward. There can also be a version. Lakshmana, this is the starting of their Vanavasa as such. Therefore, there he ate everything, and after that he never ate for 14 years is one more version. Whatever may be, let us accept na. Will that make a difference in we studying Ramayan? The purpose of Ramayan is to know the knowledge behind everything. Let us focus on that. Siya sumantra bhrata sahita kandamula phalakai sayana keenha raghubam samani. The crest jewel of Raghuvamsha, Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji, sayana keen, he beautifully laid down and slept. And even Sita ji also slept. Paya palotata bhai, how beautiful. Lakshmanji bhai, paya palotata, with all love, reverence, such a wonderful feeling of joy, Lakshmana does pada seva. Wow, how beautiful. Can we ever think of such seva in this modern world? We can't even dream. In the wildest of dreams also you cannot dream. A brother doing pada seva to his elderly brother. Isn't it? So beautiful it was. Continuing. उठे लखनु प्रभु सोवत जानी कही सचिव ही सोवन मृदुबानी कचुक दूरी सजी बानसरासन, जागन लगे बैठी बीरासन, गुहा बोलाई पाहरू प्रतीति, ठाव ठाव राखे अति प्रीति, आप लखन पही बैठऊ जाई, कटि भाथी सर चाप चढ़ाई, सोवत प्रभु ही निहारी निषादु, भयवु प्रेम बस हृदय विषादु, तनु पुलकित जलु लोचन बहई, बचन सप्रेम लखन सन बह कहई, भूपति भवन सुभाय सुहावा, सुरपति सदनु न पट तर पावा, मणिमय रचित चारु चौबारे, जनुरति पति निज हाथ संवारे, सुचि सुविचित्र सुभोगमय, सुमन सुगंध सुबास, पलग मंजु मणि दीप जहाँ, सब विधि सकल सुबास, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। उठे लखनु प्रभु सोवत जानी, कहीं सचिवहि सोवत मृदुबानी। When Lakshmanji saw Ramchandraji deep in his sleep, he got up, slowly came on the other side, brought the minister also, and kahi sachavahi sovana mridubani, with soft voice he told Sachiva, Sumantraji, you also please go and take rest now. He is also elderly, you see. He also requires rest, isn't it? So he told him to go and rest, and Sumantraji also left. कछुक दूरी सजिबान सरासन, जागन लगे बैठी बीरासन. And what did Lakshmanji do? Kachidur, a little distance, he equipped himself with the bow and arrow, and also his, that, what do you call it as? Quiver, where all the arrows are there. He set all that, and at some distance, he sat down in the posture of Virasana. Now you hear here, he's a bhakta, folding hands, and then Gadha is right down. But in the Virasana, you must have seen so many photos where the Gadha is on the shoulder, and he is ready. A security must be alert, vigilant, conscious, and thereby Lakshmanji also bow arrow, Virasana. He was ready. He was sitting probably in the same posture. जागन लगे बैठी बीरासन, गुह बोलाई पाहरू प्रतीति. Now, Guha, who was there, immediately he also thought, he went on the other side, called all his very trusted security guards, his warriors, Sena. And then he said, all of you take positions here and there. Be alert and vigilant. Nothing should come near and disturb Ramchandraji. Be alert. Do you mean to say that people, somebody else will come and kill Ramchandraji? No. The idea here is, thieves can come. 1. 2. Lot of wild animals are there. It is a forest. Wild animals can come. Wild animals would not know that this is Ramchandraji, Bhagavan Shri Ramchandraji, Devi Sita Ji. They will not know. For them it is a prey. The body is a prey. Is it not? Therefore, let not the wild animals also come and disturb them. He placed them at the appropriate points. Some in the ground, some on the trees, some maybe on the rocks also. Thava thava rakhe ati priti. He stationed them with lot of love towards Bhagavan. And they also took positions again, not only because of the order of their Raja, but also their reverence towards Bhagavan, their love towards Ramchandraji. Aapu lakhana pahi baithavu jai. What did he do? Guha, he went and sat next to Lakshmana. Katibhati sarachapa chadai. He also fastened on his waist that particular quiver, and with a bow and an arrow, ready to attack on the one who might come and attack. Sovata prabhuhi nihari nishadu bhayavu prema basa hridaya bishadu. Now when Nishad Raja Guha, when he sees Ramchandraji lying down on the grass as a bed, he was so, he felt so bad. Looking at Ramchandraji, Sita ji, what is their experience in the palace? Now see, Tanupulakita Jalu Lochana Bhai, his whole body was shaking, horripilated to see them lying down, so humble, peacefully sleeping. Lochana Bhai, his eyes started, tears started flowing from his eyes. Bachana saprema lakhana sana kahai. With love, he spoke to Lakshmanji. Bhupati bhavana subhaya suhava. The king's palace is so naturally charming. It is so beautiful. It has so much of luxury in it. Precious. Surapati Sudanana Patatarapava. Even Indra's palace, Surapati, has no stand in front of Dasharatha's palace, Ramchandraji's palace, but Manimaya Rachita Charu Chaubare. All the attis, meaning small balconies which are so beautiful to come and stand and look at the entire kingdom, and precious gems studded, beautiful, soft, silk clothed, wonderful beds were there. Janu Ratipati Nija Hatha Savare. It is so beautiful. And as though the entire palace was constructed by Kamadeva himself. And look at them here, sleeping on kusha grass. Suchi subichitra subhogamaya sumana sugandha subhasa. Free from impurities, beautifully designed palace, exquisite luxuries, and beautifully fragranced with beautiful fragrance from the fresh flowers. Palagamanju mani depajaha sababidhi sakala subhasa. Very beautifully furnished, cushioned sofas, cushioned bed, everything soft and beautiful is the palace. And look at Bhagavan Sri Ramchandraji. He is peacefully sleeping, joyfully sleeping. This is how Guha had in his heart. However, Ramchandraji is sleeping. Sita Maya is sleeping. They also were speaking so softly because they should not get disturbed. We will also allow them to sleep, and we will also quietly go and come tomorrow to continue. All right. Siyavar Ramachandra ki jai, Pavan Sutta Hanuman ki jai, Umapati Mahadev ki jai, Bolo Bhai Sab Santan ki jai, Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om Sadgurunath Maharaj ki